Hi, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance. We're here at the Sassau Monastery to cure the pestilence that has struck Merhojed. And we're supposed to talk to Johanka, but for that we need to know... first, remove that map marker. For that we need to know what is here in the monastery. So there's a church and stuff on the right and the left, but let's see here. Okay, they're building a church right now. This looks interesting. So let's see how they're building it. Okay, this will be the inner yard of the church. Where does this lead? Oh, that's very hard. Okay, that's the room behind the altar at some point. Interesting. Okay, I'll be looking at what they're building here in a moment. But we're supposed to talk to Johanka, which is she.
Johanka?
Henry?
I'm glad to see you.
Me too. I heard that you're doing well.
Not right now. Matthias sent me.
Matthias? My god, did something happen?
I don't know if you've heard about it, but Merhojed was attacked.
Oh god. How is Matthias?
Wounded in the arm. He's being brave about it, but his injury looks bad.
I need to see him.
Before you go, there's something else.
What?
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhojed. Their livestock has died off, and now the people are coming down with it too. I thought maybe someone here might know what to do.
Merciful heavens. How awful. It's a good thing you've come here. If there's any hope, this is the place to find it. You need Brother Nicodemus, the monastery physician. He may know how to deal with it.
Very well. I'll try to find him.
Come back when you know more.
Thank you, Johanka.
Can't I talk with you again? I can't talk to Johanka again. Okay. There are wounded men here. Okay. But let's look. Where is... Not quest giver. Not quest giver. Talk to Brother Nicodemus. He's also here. Let's run around the courtyard for a second so that we know what those question marks are. Should be around here. There's a fast travel point, for example. And another herbalist? And there's also something at the end of this building. Okay. Am I here at the wrong time of day? That's the right menu, but the wrong menu at the same time. No, I'm not here at the wrong time. Conspicuousness is up. Am I bloodied again, or am I stinking like crazy because I walked through some pile of shit? If that's the case, we need to wash ourselves. Oh, that doesn't work. Is this open, for example? No. Okay, we're not allowed in the monastery yet. Okay, we're supposed to meet Brother Nicodemus, who's in here. And we also have the washing thing right before the thing. The thing right before the thing. Am I not great at language? So, that's the infirmary, and here's Brother Nicodemus. Oh god, we'll have to do alchemy. If we have to do alchemy,
would you teach me more? Sir?
Let's learn about the beginner thing.
Now, farewell.
Which gives us level 1 at alchemy at least. And also try to see if we can buy a book about alchemy. The Alchemist's Dream. Yeah, let's add that to basket. Also the treasure map. Cockerel potion. Here's an antidote, aqua vitalis, cockerel potion, marigold decoction. And that's it. Okay. Shake basket. Close deal. Can't read the book now. What was the second thing I bought? Don't remember. What did I buy? Ooh, what did I buy? A treasure map. Okay. Read it once. Nierete. Move to horse. Also move to horse. And go through this stuff. Oh no. My combat Jupon, that's always the thing that breaks first. Armor, we also have a cobbler's kit, but we don't wear shoes anymore. And we now have blacksmith kits, but just the small ones. So now we can talk to him.
Some kind of disease has taken hold in Merhojed. Your Hanker said that you might be able to advise.
A disease, you say? How intriguing.
Yes, it's very interesting, but can you help these people?
I can't say at this point. I need to find out a little more. Tell me, has the whole village come down with it?
No, I mean, not yet. Several households have, around half the village.
Merhojed? Isn't there a stud farm there? And what of the animals? Did they get infected too?
Yes, there's a stud farm. And they've all died off. The horses, the cattle, chickens, and now it's got to the people.
That is most intriguing. What are we to do about it? Do you know the symptoms?
Yes.
Yes, more or less.
I just can't.
Excellent. I have several extensive volumes here in the library. Describe the epidemic, including the symptoms, and we could take some guidance there. Can you read?
Yes, I can.
Excellent. So follow me to the scriptorium.
So, where shall we start?
Evidently there's something amiss in the digestive tract.
In the what?
The digestive tract, Henry.
Right.
The trouble lies between the mouth and the arsehole.
Oh, that's nicely put.
Sure. Just so.
We can rule nothing out at this stage. You look in the Breviarum de Sickness Causa. It's a renowned manuscript from Salerno, written by one Johann of St. Paul.
But I don't know Latin.
Fortunately for you, our brother librarian is translating these momentous medical works into the common tongue, so you can still be of use. Study the breviary carefully and compare the symptoms with the recorded cases. That will guide us. I'll try the proven classics, Avicenna and his Canon Medicinae, and Galen's magnum opus, the Ars Medicinalis.
God be with you.
You said
Please. God be with you.
he'll be quest giver later, but where's the scriptorium? It's up here. Over there, no. Where is it? Is this the scriptorium? Can't be. Oh, it is. Is this the book I have to read? Breviarum de Sickness Causes, how to recognize ailments by means of humors and fluids. It is known that the body of a man is composed of 4 humors: blood, yellow bile, black bile and phlegm. If these are unbalanced, the person is hale and healthy. But if there is an excess of one, it swamps the body, disturbs its equilibrium and leads to ailments or even death. The excess of mucus can also lead to diphtheria, for example. Yeah? The body endeavors to get rid of it by coughing, sometimes spasmodically. It leaves sores in the throat and mouth that trouble thick and complicate the intakes of fluid. No, complicate the intakes of fluid. The whole agony is further exacerbated by fever, often accompanied by malaise. After a few days, a rash or spots appear. People often become infected by association with the sufferer, but not everyone so succumbs through the infection. Diphtheria does not infect animals, nor do they suffer from it. Plague. Fever accompanied by malaise, often alternated with spastic cough, perhaps even diarrhea when the body endeavors to rid itself of excess black bile and great thirst. After a few days, sores erupts on the body. No. On the neck, under the later black spots, blah blah blah. It spreads among people, but some people are not afflicted. Small animals do not suffer from the plague, but bigger ones may be infected. The profusion of yellow bile can lead to dysentery, which is manifested by various signs, primarily by violent diarrhea. Vomiting is present only rarely. The sick also suffer from terrible thirst, abdominal cramps, and fever. It's transmitted from person to person, but animals do not suffer from it, also not. But there are also other ways in which the inner humors are disturbed and the blood weakened. One such is by poisoning, which is manifested by fever and delirium, stomach ache bringing convulsions, diarrhea, and great thirst. If a person is poisoned by gas, for example in mines, near swamps or similar places, there often appears to be a rash around the nose and mouth. However, the rash does not occur if the poison is ingested through the food consumed. Poisoning is not transmitted between humans and animals, but if they all drink, for example, from the same source of water, then people are infected as well as animals, the latter often sooner. It's poison. The interesting case of imbalance of internal fluids is the St. Vitus dance, which is manifested by the inflicted dancing wildly, contorting, twisting. They also sing, scream, and lament. They move as if in a trance and wander deliriously. They may dance for days, weeks, or even months, generally until they become exhausted or die. Some may strip off their clothes and devote themselves to sin or flesh. In one case, dancers were helped by falling from a bridge into the river below. Those who did not drown or die from the fall came to themselves and ceased to dance. It has been reported that dance plague is highly contagious, although it only infects humans and not animals. St. Vitus dancers who tried to draw animals into their capers ended up kicked and bitten. Poisoned well.
I think I have it.
Yes? And what do you make of it?
It's poisoning from tainted water.
Really? That sounds rather unlikely. But if Master Johann of St. Paul's says so, who am I to contradict him? We shall have to prepare some medicine at once.
I could help with that.
Really?
Yes. I know my way around the alchemistic arts.
An ordinary fellow who knows the arts of physic? Who would have thought it? Excellent. I'll give you the recipe, and you have my permission to make use of the monastery laboratory.
I'll get started right.
I, meanwhile, shall head straight to, where was it again? Oh yes, Merhojed. I'll take Johanka with me. She has no equal in caring for the sick. Once you have the medication ready, hurry after.
Thank you, brother. There's one man there who needs your care more urgently than anyone. He's an important witness in the investigation of some murders.
Out of the question. I shall spend time
Yeah.
with the sick.
Good luck to you.
I need...
Good luck to you. Sleep again.
Which one? Is it a digestive potion?
Please.
I don't know which... It's an antidote? What do I need? Prepare the remedy. Which one? Which one? That's the overseer. Where's Brother Nicodemus' gun? Where is he? He's already leaving the estate with Johanka. I need help with the remedy. Oh god. Why did I press that button? That's the overseer's hand. Oh god, he's running. That's why he's so fast. Fuck!
Lord watch over you.
Is it a digestive potion to cure them? Do I need an antidote? Oh god. What have I done? Stupid person. Idiot. What have I done?
Take care now.
Oh god, what have I done? What have I done? Oh god. That's a digestive potion. We also have Savior Schnapps. We also have Azor potion. We have Merhojed remedy. We need Aqua, Valerian, Thistle, and Charcoal.
What will happen to my family? Quiet!
No, that was the wrong one. Prepare. You don't have all the ingredients. We need charcoal, valerian, and thistle. We don't have thistle. Do we have valerian? Yes, we have valerian. We need charcoal and thistle. Charcoal we get at a blacksmith, as we know, and there was another herbalist down here. Oh God, we need thistle. Are you a herbalist? No, that's an overseer. Fuck! Where do we get that stuff? Oh God! I doomed myself. I need an herbalist. This is like the herbalist sign, but that's just pointing at this building in general. There's bandage that I can steal. Great, we need... Oh God.
Quiet.
That's not considered stealing. Good. Read. Merhojed remedy. This one. Prepare. Okay. Read. Prepare clean water, 1 handful of valerian, 2 of thistle, and some charcoal. Drop the thistle in the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Thistle, cauldron, and boil for 2. So where's the stuff? Thistle.
Please, help me.
Cauldron. Not cool. I can't use. Yeah, no, that's wrong. Aqua.
I can't. I just can't. God, what will happen to my family?
Thistle in the cauldron, it said. 2 thistle into the cauldron. One thistle. Two thistle.
Please.
Boil for 2 turns. Does it boil? Is that already boiling or not? It's 1 turn. Valerian.
Can't stay here.
Put in the cauldron. The sand glass. And boil for 1 more turn. That's it. Can I use the cauldron? How do I cool? How do I cool?
Help me. I won't get any sleep. I just won't get any sleep.
Did I make too much? I can't... Add charcoal.
I can't stay here.
Leave it to cool finally at the charcoal, but do not boil. But I did it after boiling. Okay, and then File. Cauldron. You've brewed remedy for Merhojed. Did it work? Okay, I did some things wrong. I'm a chemist, so I know that I was off far on all. I know that I was off far on all the time descriptions and did let it cook way too long. But okay, we cooked the remedy. We are ready, and we need to take it to Merhojed now. Oh god, that was stressful just because I didn't know where the stuff was at all. But okay. We did the cure. Okay. Yeah, as a chemist, I understand those instructions very well because they are not really differing very much from instructions I get nowadays. I think we solved this quest as fast as possible. We spent 1 hour loitering on the courtyard of the monastery, but that was it. Okay. He's over there. God, you stupid Alpha Wars! Are you inside this one? Yes.
So, here I am. How are things looking?
It doesn't look good at all, my boy. Do you have the potion?
Yes, here it is.
I'll take 4 doses, you take the rest, and let's split up. I'll see to the Straw family while you deal with Melikar's wife and the rest. They wouldn't let me go near that prisoner. They want him to suffer. Despite his terrible crimes, to treat a fellow mortal soul like that.
Perhaps I'll be able to convince them. I promised I'd bring them help, and I've kept my word. They must let me go to him.
I hope so, but in the short while I've been here, I've found the locals to be rather stubborn.
God be with you.
Okay, who do I have to cure? B says, give the cure to the sick. Great, thank you. I have to find the sick, all of them. Okay. That building was the one building unaffected. We start in Melikar's building, which is this one. And Melikar's wife should be around here. That's you.
What? No, go away.
Can't give it to her. What the fuck is going on here? Didn't I need to lockpick?
What are you punishing me for?
Okay, there was no one here. Why was this one not? I thought I was supposed to take care of Melikar's wife. Not going to the prisoner now. Doing that later, doing that last. Was this the guy that I hit?
Shit, I've had it. You're back?
Of course. I always keep my word.
I don't doubt that, naturally. Did you deliver my will?
Not as yet.
Then be quick about it. A man on his deathbed.
Don't worry. I brought a remedy from Sasa. Drink this regularly. You and everyone in the house.
A remedy? You have hands of gold. Pure gold, my boy.
Okay, we hear this one. Oh, that's there he is.
We found out what could be the cause of the... And? You should check where your water's coming from. Nicodemus and I think that it comes down to poisoning.
It'd be hard to poison the spring, but what about the well? Good lord, that's difficult to believe.
I have my...
The bastards weren't satisfied with killing young Straw. The fucking bastards!
I brought some help, as promised. Will you let me see the prisoner?
I will let you, I will. Of course I will. My boy, if you've really brought a potion to rid us of this scourge, I'll let you do anything.
Ah, whether I've managed to rid you of the scourge, that remains to be seen. It'll take a few days before we know whether the potion worked.
I know, but even so, just the fact that someone cares, that means a lot to us.
Thank Brother Nicodemus. Without him, there'd have been no potion.
I'll do that. Now open up that farewell.
We can talk to the guy, but not yet. We have other guys to cure, especially the one. There were those two over here. No, that was where the guy was already dead, and she didn't have the illness.
Brother.
Yes, the sled. Just you drink this and you'll be fine.
Is this holy water, brother?
It is. Drink some and give it to the others in the house too. Brother Nicodemus will come to check on you.
Okay, that's still not all. Who else? Let's see. God. Sometimes a bit difficult to go through here. Yeah, she isn't here, of course.
You're back?
Yes, and I have...
Good Lord above.
Drink this and give it to everyone in the house. I've also brought someone who will take care of you until you get back on your feet.
Thank you. Good.
Still not everyone. So we have to take care of Melika's wife. If you are standing here, left is Melika, right is Straw. But
No, let me sleep.
I can't treat her. You fucking oafs.
Jesus. Take care.
Normal villager isn't infected. Okay, last one we have to take care of is this guy.
Now let's wait and see what happens.
Lord, please end this. Please, no more suffering.
I don't want to wait. God. We had like... Okay, we have only a pickpocket. Did I screw up by not talking to him immediately? What does the quest log say? Wait and see if the remedy works. Optional, give the cure to the sick. Yeah, but... I have... Did he fuck it up and say that he'll give it to Straw, but was actually in the other house? Yeah. Give the cure to the sick. Wait until the situation clears up.
May the Lord watch over you.
Could go for alchemy training. How was my alchemy skill doing? 1.5 already. Okay, I'll be doing some alchemy off screen. I will go to Herbalist, buy all the potion recipes, and then I'll brew marigolds, decoctions, or Lazarus potions. I could pickpocket him, which would not be a good idea. I don't think he can wake. New level in lockpicking with a new perk. That's important. We got level 12 now. This is Master Thief or Lucky Thief. If your lockpick breaks, you'll have a 10% chance of opening the lock instantly. Your chances increase even more with easy locks, but on the contrary decrease with harder locks. You unlock easier locks automatically. Yes.
Oh, shit. I've had enough.
Nothing that I want. Wait. What do you mean by wait? Like an hour or day? Want to see if I can talk to your hunker now? No.
No.
I could rob this village clean now, because they all don't pay attention. But it's this guy that I don't want to miss on. The problem is if I wait, like... What did the other quest description say? Wait and see if the remedy works. Wait until the situation clears up. Doesn't say how long. So I'm waiting for 13 hours until the next morning. Maybe I'll be... If I'm waiting in the same room, maybe I'll not be losing out on him. Well, that was an easier quest than I thought. I mean, it could have been solved by the first aid skill that I maxed out a long time ago, and then it would be like, press this option in dialogue, ready, go. But this was actually quite interesting and made me think of, oh, maybe alchemy is interesting for me. Check on the bandit.
Welcome back to the land of the living.
What? Who are you?
My name is Henry, and I'm investigating on behalf of Sir Radzig Kobyla.
Oh, I see. You'll have an easy job with me, boy.
How so?
I won't give you any problems.
That's sensible of you.
I'm a sensible man. Only I'd like to get it over quick and not keep the Ratte executioner busy too long, if you catch my drift.
I understand.
What do you want to know?
Everything. First, tell me who's behind all this. Who do you follow?
I follow the coin, lad. We all do.
That's not news to me, but who pays the coin?
I got my pay from Runt, like all the men in Pribyslavitz. And Runt got his money from the chief, and the chief had the coin minted.
The chief?
Who's the chief? The bandit leader?
Bandit? If he heard you say that, he'd have your head on a spike. That's the kind of man he is. Nobody knows much about him, though. Only that he ain't Czech.
So he's a foreigner? German?
Don't think so. For sure he ain't Czech. And he's got plenty of coin. I'd stake my neck on it. He's got noble blood in his veins.
Judging by how he looks?
More by the way he talks. Any man can dress up like nobility, but he spoke all la-di-da, like a lord.
Where's that chief of yours now?
I've no idea. After Pribyslavitz, he ordered us to raid Merhojed, but he wasn't with us. He went off who knows where. I don't reckon he'll be out of your hair for long, though.
So the chief is in command of all these operations?
You could say. I'd say you're looking at it all wrong, though.
How's that?
You ask who's in charge and who answers to who, only this ain't some noble court. There was all sorts of gangs in Pribyslavitz, big and small. Robber barons who had their own brigades calling them my lord, and common footpads who hadn't a pot to piss in. Men came, men went. Lots of squabbles, the occasional murder. Old cronies and old rivals were meeting. You know what I mean?
I suppose so.
It was one big muddle. The main thing was nobody asked questions. I didn't give a damn who the chief was or what he had in mind or whether he had one ball or two. All I was interested in was the coin.
Uh-huh. How did you know about Pribyslavitz? Who took you there?
Oh.
How did you know about...
A fellow by the name of Moorcock. We met near Kuttenberg. I was robbing burghers who were fleeing the town from Sigismund's army. We got to talking and he told me about Pribyslavitz.
Why did you attack Merhojed?
The chief himself gave us the order. I reckon he wanted to show the local lords he was nowhere near finished.
So he's planning more raids?
The chief's always planning something. Pribyslavitz was only the start.
So you knew the coin was counterfeit?
Course I did. I brought those groschen to Pribyslavitz, along with a few other things.
Did you? And where did the forgeries come from?
Like, where were they made? I don't know. Some merchant by the name of Merhojed gave them to me. We used to meet at the charcoal piles near Rovna, by the crossroads there. As it happens, I'm supposed to be meeting him there about now.
So Merhojed's waiting there?
Might be, might not. He could have heard what happened in Pribyslavitz and decided not to show.
And does this Merhojed know where the coin comes from?
How should I know? To me, he's just another link in the chain. I deal with him, and I never ask who he deals with. Just like he knows nothing about me.
I see. So I suppose there's no point asking you if you know any more about him.
It'd be a waste of breath. All he did was give me the coin, and then we went our separate ways.
Who else knows about the money?
Apart from the chief, Merhojed, Runt and me, there was a few others. The men got some real money too, with the false stuff. It'd be suspicious if they only had freshly minted coin.
You said you used to bring other things. What were they?
Letters. Merhojed would give them to me for the chief. This time I was taking an answer back to Merhojed too.
Have you still got that letter?
Aye. The yokels round here ain't got much interest in correspondence, apparently.
Give it to me then.
I'd be delighted.
What were the letters about?
If I knew how to read, I wouldn't be trusted to carry letters, would I? I took them from Merhojed to the chief and back. That's all.
That's all I need to know for now.
For now, for the love of Christ, boy, don't let the executioner interrogate me. I've already told you everything I know.
I can't deny you've been cooperative. I'll do my best to see you get a quick end.
Henry! I think old Straw's come for the brigand.
Step back from that heathen, young fella!
But you can't kill me! Not just like that!
Shut the fuck up, you weasel, and keep it fucking shut! You don't even get a say!
Calm down, Straw. He won't escape justice. After all, he's...
Don't stand in my way, Melikar!
Let Henry decide. He's the one who saved his life.
Let's talk about it.
To hell with that! That horse will kill my boy! He won't leave Merhojed alive!
I understand, Straw, truly. I lost my parents. They were slain in front of my eyes, and to the day I die, I'll never forgive myself for doing nothing to save them.
And if you got your hands on the men who killed them, would you let them live?
I suppose.
See. Go then. Take that bastard and get out of here. And if one day you find your parents' killers, remember what passed here today.
Take the captive to the Red jail as our next objective. But I want to see now. Wait until the situation clears up. And there's also a quest giver around here. But we'll take care of that the next time. Let's bring him to Red. Oh, fast traveling again. And this time it makes no sense to be fast traveling on the map because I can't be interrupted. If I am interrupted, it's a story thing, then they could just load it. Otherwise they can't make an interruption, and then me letting the prisoners stay on the ground for a fighting session or something like that, they can't do that. So it's not a real fast travel. They could just port me there, as they did in the past. So this is a weird decision. And time doesn't even pass. Look where the fast travel point all of a sudden is, in the cell in Rete. Come on. Go and report to Sir Radzig at the lookout point by Tarnberg. Okay. We got him sent here. Oh god. The serious hitch whenever the game saves. How late is it? Okay, I'm gonna be waiting now for a while until the armorer opens. And I will repair my stuff. And after that I'll be going to Tarnberg to report to Sir Radzig, but that will be in the next episode. So I'll see you in a second with a book to read when I'm saving. And then we're gonna go afterwards to Sir Radzig. Okay, this time we'll read The Captive's Letter. My dear T, when I discussed with you our currency reform, I certainly did not anticipate how the situation would develop. On no account did I consent to the coin in question being put to the purpose of recruiting bandits and mercenaries, thereby giving rise to widespread slaughter and unrest in the province. It hardly bears thinking about what might occur should someone connect us to the massacre at Neuhof. I hereby give notice to you, Honorable Sir, that I do not intend to participate further in any enterprises with you or with your resources. I urge you to proceed with greater restraint, for it has come to my attention that a certain German knight from Passau has been making inquiries in the region about the counterfeit groschen. This knight, I am told, is presently staying at the inn in Sassau. There are too many pairs of eyes turning in our direction. I hope and trust you that you shall understand and respect my decision to terminate our collaboration. My deepest respects, S. He's staying in Sassau. Okay, the guy stays in Sassau, so that's what we're doing next. Okay, and also we're reading a book. Old Father Czech. Many centuries ere it came to be that a voivod Czech lived in the distant lands of the Croats. Bethinking the great lack of land for his people, he resolved to set forth from his native country. Therewith, convening a large congress, he made offerings to the gods, parted ways with the beloved country of his birth, and set off towards the west in search of new lands. Women, children, the elderly, on foot and in wagon, their livestock and property in tow. The entire nation followed its great leader. It was many weeks here since hence they reached a new country, one hitherto unknown. But lo, the people of this land spoke in a tongue that was not deaf to their ears, and they persevered, proceeding farther until they reached a place where the inhabitants were dressed only in fur and of a hirsute appearance, and blocked their path with arms in their hands. And thus they continued onwards, deep through dense, untamed forest, through swamp and brush, until they came to a mountain called Rib, which rose imposingly above the surrounding plain. The entire nation, being fatigued by the exertion of its great journey, dispersed and surrounded that mountain for to regain their strength. Therewith Czech himself ascended the mountain, surveying the lands from its heights. He beheld fertile lowlands and forest, a wealth of waters and green grazing land. On the morn with him ascended the mountain a great abundance of his people, and upon beholding that which he too had seen, their hearts sang out. Thus spoke Voivod Czech. Henceforth we shall not be in want, for we have found the land that we once sought. Behold, this is the promised land, one of milk and honey, pregnant with beasts of the hunt. Here we shall find great abundance, and here we shall find protections from our enemy. But it lacks a name. What say you? How shall we call this great place? In response all stood as one and let it heard out in a unison of voices. May it share your name. And to the ground they did fall, kissing the soil of their new country, which has henceforth borne the name of Czech. And that's how Czech was called Czech. They were Croatians originally. Interesting. Is that even remotely true? Or not? I have no idea. While we're putting that book away again. Putting that torch away, re-equipping our shield, where if we find the right menu, of course, and then we're ready to sleep and save. And I'll see you tomorrow with either Soratzik or more exploration of Sassau, because I want to know what's going on in Sassau now that we have unlocked it on the map, because I know that there are at least 2 more friends of mine about. So see you tomorrow. Have a nice day.